Alright, welcome to the Hunter Drives YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a sort of POV ownership / exploration, an introduction to my 2002 Toyota Camry XLE. Alright, this is my 2002 Toyota Camry XLE. I bought it when I was 16, actually before I had my driver's license from a family friend. This car, as you can see, is Lunar Mist Metallic with 16-inch steelies. We have a cat skin manufacturing stone leather interior, lots of wood trim, all sorts of good stuff. It's kind of weird though because this is an XLE but it has the steelies, but that gives more sidewall, so I can't complain with that. This actually has two 15s, I believe, which is kind of weird. I thought most of these came with 205s. This is just a walk around of the car. This is a 2.4 liter 2A ZFE. Makes about 160 horsepower, at least when it was new. I believe SAE actually changed the horsepower measurement, so I think it's like 158 now. But this thing's pretty slow, actually. It has a 4-speed auto. And when I went to Mexico, I actually, I may have partaken in a drag race against my friend's Ford Fiesta. And it was about neck and neck, which is unfortunate. Alright, taking a look at the back seats here, we have my pile of random nonsense on the floor. Let's just ignore all of that. But we have some door cubbies over here, obviously full locking, whatever. We actually do have rear AC vents, which is actually very hard to find, even on modern cars. I kind of hate that, actually. So that's a nice luxury. We also have the sunshade, and this also is the OEM JBL sound system, so we have two speakers over here, two up in the front and two in the dashboard. We also have this pull down, which has two cup holders in it. And we can actually fold down the seat entirely, and you can see the nonsense I have in my trunk. All right, and then stepping in the inside, we have this, I believe, cat skin leather. There's like a little booklet from 2002 in here. Dual power seats on the passenger and driver side. They're also aftermarket heated, which is very interesting. We have single zone climate control, automatic climate control, which is pretty cool. On this door card right here, obviously we have full power mirrors, full power windows, but only one auto, which is annoying. These mirrors actually don't fold, which is quite interesting. Right here we have the obligatory Toyota cruise control switch. It's super easy to use. Just pull back, forward, on and off, with a nice little metallic noise. I love the way that sounds. I'm a weirdo. And then right in the center we have a Kenwood Exelon. I believe it's an X304. I bought this also before I had my license. This is the first mod I did to this. And honestly, the only mod I've done to it. We also have a Spotify car thing. These have recently been, I believe, out of life cycled by Spotify. So I think on December 6th, this thing's just going to be like just trash. So that sucks. But they gave me a refund of premium for a couple months. So that's okay. We have an auto mirror up here, which is actually pretty cool. It also has a compass, sunglass holder, HomeLink, which is pretty cool too. I mean, these are things you still have to pay like $500 to $1,000 in this for a new car, which is annoying. We actually have side curtain airbags front and rear in this car. That's a $700 option on a modern Audi or Mercedes, which is incredible. Also, we have this feature that I haven't seen on any other car I've been in, except I believe an Audi A8. So we actually have a dimming. We actually have a dimmable vanity mirror up here, and this bulb. Okay, I thought it went out, but apparently it didn't. That's how it is in this car. Sometimes you gotta just give things a good little whack, and then lights will pop on, like on this climate control and on the shifter light. Speaking of the shifter, we have a 4-speed auto, PRND2L. We can also go into third gear just by turning overdrive off. I honestly play with this all the time when I drive. It's fun. Some of the wear on this interior, this is a 22-year-old car, so it's fair that plastics are starting to become weird. This little piece right here on the door panel, one day it just chipped off. It kind of bothers me, but it doesn't really matter, so who cares? Also, on almost all of these, I believe this, either the airbag is shrinking or the dash is like shifting in shape to some degree, because this crease is not supposed to be that big. I don't think it caused any safety issues, but I don't want to find out really. We also have the sunroof up here, which is pretty cool. I have a short on my channel, I believe, showing the operation of it. I'm happy it works after 22 years. That's impressive. All right, now let's show you under the hood. All right, so lifting up this hood is pretty simple and easy. We have this grill right here, and I believe, yeah, it's missing one, two, yeah, this thing is completely ruined. I need to get a new one from a junkyard or something soon. So under here, we have a bunch of just oil residue. This thing burns oil, it leaks. It's a Japanese 4-cylinder. I mean, what can I do, you know? This car isn't super rusty for being in Rhode Island, but it lived in Florida for a long time, so that's fair. One thing that I really enjoyed, well, I didn't enjoy installing, but one thing that really made me happy was I put in this new hood pad, and I had to buy it on Alibaba, and it took like 3 weeks for it to ship here. But I'm happy I finally got around to installing it. This car also has a hood strut. That's a luxury feature nowadays. Very interesting that more new cars don't have it, but you know, it's cost cutting. I think a new Golf R has a manual hood piece. And people always talk about reliability, but this thing is literally 22 years old, OEM, and it still works fine. Up here we have washer jets, obviously. Not too much interesting on the outside of this vehicle. This carnage right here was also not my fault. My friend backed right into my car as I was saying goodbye to him. So that was pretty cool. Down the side, we just have a bunch of little cosmetic imperfections. Who cares? I do park this car under a tree. So there's just a bunch of pollen and random like organic residue all over this thing. And even washing it doesn't help because it's in these tight little places. So I'm gonna have to like power wash it or something. I guess I will show you the trunk. So back here we have all sorts of absolute nonsense. Just don't look too close, please don't. Right here, this is the OEM head unit. It was a JBL system with a cassette tape in 2002, which is excellent. Toyota actually kept the cassette tape in their cars until 2008, I believe, with the SC430. So that's pretty fun. But I was actually pretty hyped to see that this had one. It didn't have an aux though, so that was pretty devastating. And I know I love my mobile music and my Spotify, so I had to replace this. All right, let's get in, start her up, and do a short little drive. I have my fuel light on, but that doesn't really matter. I obviously don't ride around with it on all the time. I'm just about to go get gas. This thing drives really smoothly, like most Toyota products. Let's give it a good little rev or two. It's already up to temp, so who cares? It's also a 20-year-old car. I love that Toyota rev limiter. I know it's so irresponsible to do that, but YOLO. All right, let's do a little pull out of this parking lot. this thing is acceptably quiet at highway speeds. It's much quieter than my mom's new RAV4 though, so that says something about modern Toyota sound deadening at least. At least in the cheaper products. Overall though, owning this car for about, what are we at? Probably about 17,000 miles so far. It's honestly been trouble-free. I've had to replace a couple things, a couple little wear items. I've been through like 2 batteries, some tires. But other than that, it's honestly been a trouble-free ownership experience. It starts every time, unless there's a battery issue, obviously. But this sits out in the cold all winter, so. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.